Most of the pictures I see with this are really bad, but do you really have to have this to get good pictures? I don't think so. Come along with me and I'll give you some pointers on how to get good pictures with this. This is the picture triangle. To get a great picture, you need all three elements: light, content, and composition. You can get a good snapshot with one, you can get a decent photograph with two, but a great picture, you have to have all three. And I like to name them a little differently. I call F8, that is your the light, but that's also your equipment and how you adjust your equipment and use the light. Content is the B there. You can't take a picture of the Rocky Mountains if you're in New York. Perspective is the thing that you want to remember. So let's look at each one individually. F8, the light. That's the best use of your gear to optimize light and the best use of your position to optimize light. You can adjust some of your gear, your camera, your cell phone. You have some minor adjustments on that, but you can also move your feet. Content, be there. That's the subject. You must be in position to picture the subject. And that may require you to move around a little bit, to zoom in with your feet. You need to pick the best position to highlight the subject that you want to shoot. Perspective, composition. Shoot what you want to remember. Perspective is extremely important to experience. Sharing your experience and remembering your experience the way you saw it, the way it affected your mind at the time. Very, very important. This is a picture of an upcoming storm, and I wanted to show you the difference here. Too much clutter in the foreground, too much beach. The picture needs to be simplified. It really doesn't tell the story. The perspective is all wrong here. So I walked 3 steps forward and 2 steps to the left. I kneeled down on my knees, and now we have a better perspective. The clouds become the priority. The boat dock and the beach on the right, they form a leading line pointing to the clouds. I moved around, we drove around, we went to the Outlook, took this picture as I got out of the car. This is a lousy picture, nothing but a snapshot. It doesn't tell a story. What's the story? What am I trying to show here? The content perspective is all wrong. Really a worthless picture. This is not much better. At least the horizon is not across the center line. But again, what am I supposed to look at here? This is only marginally better. Still, it's just a snapshot. Now we got something that's a little better here. What we have now, we have the road and the treetops now as a leading line going up to the clouds. But the clouds aren't really showing what they want to. And what's that brown thing hanging there in the upper left-hand corner? Moved just 12 inches to the right, and the brown thing is gone. The periphery is important, folks, but still, there's just not enough action in the clouds. Change from landscape to vertical portrait mode. The clouds got a little deeper. We're only about 2 minutes later, and the picture is great. Here's a comparison of the earlier pictures. Now, which one would you want to look at? Which one tells a story? Which one will your friends understand? And here's the storm clouds. Again, which one tells a story? Which one will your friends understand what you're trying to say? Hope you enjoyed the video on learning some new techniques on how to get better pictures with your smartphone. And if you enjoyed this video, why, subscribe and pass it on to your friends and, blah, 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 the little button down in the corner and all that good stuff. And in the meantime, though, keep that shutter clicking.